Hello! Today I'm going to show you my fake window. I'll tell you all about it, show you how you can make your own if you need a fake window. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, and everything else, and let's go. So when I moved into this house, this was your standard basement, and so it had one of those basement windows. I was repainting and kind of redoing the basement over 2020, and I had to figure out something to do with the window. Now, I had watched a video of like basement upgrades, people that were taking their basement and they were doing a lot. What I did was I painted the ceiling by hand, by the way, because it's a long story, but I couldn't spray the ceiling like you normally would. But I painted the ceiling, painted the floor, put down some carpet tile, nothing super extravagant. The videos I was watching, what they would do is they would put a well here and they'd dig out a huge basement window where the light would come from the top. And it sort of with curtains would kind of give the illusion that you were looking at a window. I didn't have I wasn't going to cut concrete or anything like that. So I was like, well, let me do it the easiest and cheapest way possible. And so I came up with this idea. There was a couple reasons for it, and I'll get to one of them later, but I decided that I would take the size of that window, double it, and then put curtains on the side. To do so, I used these paper curtains, and I built a wooden frame, which goes all the way up and around. Not very hard to do. You just cut the wood, paint it white. As a matter of fact, I remember I was using scraps, so if you look here, you might be able to see there's where I put two pieces of wood together in the corner because it really doesn't matter. Nobody notices it. It's just one of those things in the background. Okay, so we are going to now, I'm going to do like snap my fingers, boom, and it's going to be nighttime. So I can show you this in the nighttime with the LED lights. So let's go. Oh, wait. Come on. There we go. Now, one of the things that's interesting that I want to point out is the camera picks up all kinds of differences in the light here, even like different colors it's picking up, like there's like a purple there. You don't see any of this in person. So this is something having to do with LED lights and the camera. In person, this actually looks far more uniform. So after cutting the wood, I painted it, I assembled it, put these LED lights in the back, and here is the remote control. And I can use the remote control to change the color. This color is blue, but in person, it looks a little less blue coming through the white curtain, the white blinds. It kind of gives a white look. All right, I'm gonna press the button here and show you. Okay, so there's purple. And you see, it's kind of fun. You could do different things. Feel like the Martians are coming down. What I like about it is it just kind of is in the background. You know, you put the normal color light, either white or blue, and it just kind of feels like you're looking out a window. Now I have another one on the other side. Okay, the pachinko has stopped yelling at us. I don't know what. It does that every time you turn it on. So this area of the basement, this was actually, before doing everything, this was the ugliest part. But I did need to put something here because there are pipes that run down here behind this area. And so I needed to figure something to cover them up. And since I had already thought of the idea of doing the fake window on the other side, it seemed like a perfect place to put another fake window. So here's the room where I do most of the videos. These are the curtains. This is the type of window. You can see the size, and these curtains actually came with the house, so I've never changed them. They're pretty good for basement curtains. Actually, you can see if you look how it's kind of crooked. Whoever sewed it didn't do the best job, but you know what? I got to tell you, I didn't notice until just now, and I've lived here for over a decade. All right, so under here, you've got a mess of LED lights. I've kind of turned them at different angles. There's aluminum foil behind there to kind of reflect, and then I put some white paper in between the blind and the curtain in some spots. Now, the reason I had to do that is this is where the circuit breaker and all that stuff is on the one side. And so by doubling the size of the window, I was able to put curtains on the outside, which covers that stuff up, and it's easy to access. I wanted to find a way to cover up all of the wires and everything. So because this one was so small, it didn't look right at first. So I put these curtains on, which definitely helped. It's just some gamer fabric, and I just cut it to kind of look like curtains. Underneath here, same kind of thing as the other one. I want to show you here, though, this one has these faucets from where the washing machine used to be hooked up in the basement. So I had to cover those up. I put that black tape to kind of mask them a little better.
These are push buttons that remote control lights. So this light here, you're gonna have trouble seeing it, but this is just one of those exposed light bulbs that come down. But I found this, which I think was good for 10 years. And it looks more like a real light, but in the middle is a little adapter that's screwed in, and that is connected to this. So when I press this, it turns it off. And there you can see what it looks like. Yeah, we might even be able to see that adapter. Yeah, there's the adapter, that gray thing. And it makes it hang down a little bit, but it's not too bad. It's certainly high up enough that it's not bothering me. And I haven't had anybody down here that had to duck from it. And then there it is with the light on. Now this light, I have this connected to this one. It looks more like a weird garage door opener, but it's what I have. And it powers the window, but also this light, and these two pachinko machines. So turn that on. It's got an on and an off switch. And there you can see, and this shows up differently on the camera than it does in person. It looks more blue. They all look a little different because the camera picks up that light different, but I feel like to the eye, it fools you. You walk by here, you think you're in a place with a window, and not a place where the window would have to be all the way up there. So there it is. I do want to do a video about this machine one day, so I will. And I'll tell the story of how I got it, show you how it works. It's pretty cool. If you ever saw my Kmart video, you'll recognize this thing, which is always there. And then over here, I got my two pachinko machines. I did do a video about pachinko. I'm probably going to do some more. I'm a big pachinko fan. I just love it. Let's, as a matter of fact, let's just at least get one in there. Come on, baby. There we go. Come on, one. Boo.
Yeah, what the heck, let's play until the tray is empty. What we're trying to do is match up these two bottom numbers. It's random, so we don't have any control. We're just flicking these balls. See, the balls have to go around the maze of basically nails and try to fall through the slots at the bottom. Okay, sometimes this pops up. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's meaningless, like right there. Come on, I want to win for you guys. Let's see, we got 9 and a 5. No good. Another 9, come on. Oh, it was so close. Let's play until we empty the tray. All right, we are almost empty. Ah, so close. We are out. Nope. Let's see, we got a few more in the hopper. Let's see if they go through. Come on. Come on, there we go. We got one more. We got one more. Well, that's it. Disappointing. So here's the window looking in. Now you can see the curtains. I mean, if you were down here, you'd see that there's actually just a large sheet of paper that I put that covered the crack between the two curtains. And you can see the LED light strip. It looks like it was connected there and it kind of fell down. It doesn't matter. It looks exactly the same. You see this thing? Whoa, look at that. All right, so anyway, that is what it looks like on the outside. Well, that'll bring this one to a close. Hope you enjoyed seeing this. Maybe this gave you an idea that maybe you could use for making your own window, or maybe you thought of one little part of that you were like, hey, I can do it better. Let me know in the comments. I'd love to learn. I'll see you next time.